Now to shift focus and look at what is happening in the Judge Cash scam. There are no two doubts about the fact that the judiciary is going through a turbulent time. And now in the latest, at least 14 bar associations, including the Allahabad High Court Bar Association, are expected to gather in the national capital to discuss the flaws in the current Collegium system within the Indian judiciary. In fact, Anil Tiwari, who is the president of Allahabad High Court Lawyers Bar Association, has already arrived in the national capital and has initiated negotiations with other bar associations and government officials. A press conference is also likely to be held very soon once all plans and details of the talks are finalized, when the talking points are completely gathered. Now remember, 14 bar associations from across the country in the national capital, all for one thing: to discuss the lapses and the flaws in the current Collegium system within the Indian judiciary. Comes at the heels of protests, the visuals of which you can see on your screens right now, which started yesterday right outside the Allahabad High Court, where lawyers of the Bar Association sat on a protest against the transfer order of Justice Varma, which was stated by the Supreme Court Collegium. Joining me on the broadcast is my colleague Piyush Ori to get us more details into the matter. Piyush, 14 bar associations set to reach Delhi for the talks. This is huge. Talk to us about it.
So yes, good morning, Gesu, and good morning to all our viewers who are viewing us at the moment. And this indeed is, in a way, quite unprecedented, where it is believed that 14 bar associations led by the Allahabad High Court Bar Association is expected to come at national capital and expected to express their dissent over the transfer of Justice Varma from Delhi High Court to Allahabad High Court after it was found out reportedly that heaps of cash was found burning at the official residence where he is residing. Now, it is important to note that the Allahabad High Court Bar Association head Anil Tiwari has already reached the National Capital Region, and while I speak right now, he is stationed at Noida, where he is recuperating after he travelled last night from Prayagraj to the National Capital Region. He's residing over there, but he's negotiating and having discussion not only with several members of the 14 Bar Association, but also with members of the government, to which they, along with the 14 Bar Association members, might meet and express their dissatisfaction over the flaws that is prevalent in the prevailing Collegium network in the Supreme Court. So yes, it is quite unprecedented. A time is now being designated for all these 14 bar associations to come and meet the government officials and thereby express their dissent and dissatisfaction over the Collegium network that is prevalent in the Supreme Court, where right now I'm reporting from. Back in the studio.
Right, Piyush. In fact, I also want to ask you to quickly touch upon the 14 bar associations that we're eyeing in this case. We know that Bar Association from, Lucknow is also a part of this. Who are the other bar associations that have jumped in the rescue of the Allahabad High Court Bar Association?
Well, one bar association that has overtly expressed their dissatisfaction and dissent over this entire matter is the Allahabad Bar Court High Association, in which we have already seen that how Anil Tiwari has also come several times on our channel and has expressed his dissent. In fact, they are the ones who are leading this entire dissent. And while I speak, for the second time in a row, there is an indefinite strike which is going on at Allahabad Allahabad High Court in Prayagraj, where it is unprecedented because all the legal work of Uttar Pradesh is being carried out from that very High Court. So it is extremely unprecedented that Allahabad High Court is conducting a indefinite strike for second day in a row, expressing their dissent over the transfer of judge. In addition to that, we have also heard that some of the bar associations of Delhi High Court, Karnataka High Court, Rajasthan High Court has also expressed dissent. But yes, right now there is a negotiation which is being carried out, there is discussion being carried out, and in a way it is extremely unprecedented, Gesu. Very important to note over here that it is now the Collegium network versus the bar associations over how how there are several flaws that are prevalent in the Indian judiciary system, and this needs to be removed, this needs to be corrected at the earliest. Back in the studio.
Right, Piyush, thanks very much for getting us those details and for continuously remaining on ground to track the story for us viewers. Shifting focus to Uttarakhand, where the government, Pushkar Singh Dhami's state government, is now all set and out on a mission to crack down on illegal madrasas in the state. In fact, till now, a